Property Matta, and we do every Tuesday with engineer Debo Adejana. Yes, so in the land gidigba, and we apologize for coming a bit behind time, so make una pardon us na technical things. Amo we are here. Yes, today we want to discuss now something with very important. Amo our people talk say enoni kan bai láti gbọ́pọ̀n. Let's hear from the horse's mouth.
Good morning, Chief.
How you doing,
Hello.
You are looking good.
Abi, we are preparing for Saturday.
Your bawalaye.
Ami o láàyè.
And he will come and go in peace.
Yes, Atuwalara.
Amen.
So today I want to ask people questions because me I'm concerned. So I want to hear their reasons so that maybe one can help provide some solution and move people from where they are to where they should be. So what we are discussing today, we are actually asking you questions. So be ready to call in and tell us, okay? Why are you not a property owner yet?
Wow. Excuse me, Paul.
I tell you.
Excuse me, Paul.
Why are you not? Why don't you own? Because you know what? Like I tell people and I teach, you must own property anyhow. Either you own the one you live in, or you don't even have capacity for that, but you own something somewhere because where you want to live or where you are living, you can't afford it. But you own something somewhere that you rent out to somebody. Do you understand? Why you they live for still may rent? Fine. Or worst case, you own the one where we say you never even build anything. You just own land somewhere.
At least you have a property.
Whether you buy one plot, whether na half plot, whether na chickeny plot, you understand? Whether the one where you go by yourself or the one where 100 of you come together to own. The question is, you own something. You must own something. So if you don't own anything at all, I want to ask you why. Why? Maybe if I hear your reason, if I hear your, I don't want to call it an excuse, sincerely. I don't want to be rude to you. If I hear your reason why you don't own a property yet, we may be able to provide some solution.
Because the first challenge where most of us go talk, make a no lie. And please help us open the phone lines, video call, WhatsApp video call, phone lines. Let the calls keep coming in. But like you take talk, a lot of she alaba anyone pay abi.
Reason, excuses, whatever, you know.
But you see the one way Jermaine pass, where most of us they give. Now to say I can't afford property where I did. For instance, most people now, if you say sorry lawyer, go say have you buy land for you now? You only want a lawyer. If I go papa for you, I go 60 land of 50,000 for papa, I be 100,000 for papa. But we go the ask us say, some of them not be papa ni. Say I won't go live for papa ni. Because of that, number one reason person no get land because distance. Number two reason where they do most of us, we say we have been brainwashed. I go want make it touch all these things.
I like saying they use the right word, brainwashed.
We have been we have been brainwashed to believe that if you must buy property, you must live inside. Number two, because people don't say, when you say monile, they go say that's the next thing that follows. If you just join us, Property Matta, now you they watch on top WAP TV, and the engineer Debo dey here and go they give responses to the ones we don't mention. Number one, we talk about distance. Most of us now distance. Then number two, psychological fallacy that we've been told that if I buy a house, no go to baby. And
they are related. The two reasons you gave are closely related. Somebody say because the place is far. Why far? Because to say if you live there.
Because you know if you afford where we did.
Now that's what I'm saying. So where if you afford far and why you no go buy am because you no go fit go there, go live. Because like you said, if you dey build house, the next thing people go they ask you be say when are you moving there? So to answer and help people with those kind of mindsets, the clarity is number one. You don't have to live in your first house. So you don't have to. If where you can afford, it does not make sense for you to live there, either because of where you work or a few other reasons, for whatever reason, it does not make sense for you to live there. It doesn't stop you. You supposed to buy that property there. Reason is life happens. Property na investment first and foremost. And now one major investment, in fact, is one of the, I was chatting with a friend of mine who is an investment analyst, internationally acclaimed investment analyst. In fact, he juggles between most European countries, Nigeria and all of that, giving investment advice, do you know? And so he knows a bit about all this Bitcoin and all of that. And if you know what happened to Bitcoin last week, it fell seriously, you know? So he was sharing his advice in one of the international channels, you know, and he shared a clip of it with me. And I then replied that this is why real estate is still the realest
investment.
But then the guy now said, sure. He did. This is a renowned investment expert. He did this. We said, sure. But he mentioned something. He said, but what about liquidity? And I understand that. So and there are solutions to that, which we then went ahead to discuss, which he agreed with me on my discussion. What I'm bringing out from that exchange is that real estate is investment first and foremost. And if you are concerned about your tomorrow or your life, you will be investing today. So once you have small money, it's not where you will live in first. You will get there. You will get to that one. But that you can even buy anything as an investment in real estate first is the most important that should concern you. Not be where you want live in first. Now when you don't do investment up to a level, you can't consider, okay, which of these, or can I now go into the one I can live in? If you assess your portfolio and you know that you can create that from your portfolio, you can bring money, fresh money from your business or from your work and all of that to buy additional one. Why not? But you see, that you want to buy property does not necessarily mean that it must be the one you want to live in first.
Good one.
It doesn't have to be. Buy keep her, even if not land, if not your for your village. That's the place you can afford. Or your is still a town.
If
it's Okpakpa monkey village.
For
Maitama na big city. Anywhere where you fit, buy. If that is all you can afford, though, you understand? You can't afford anything better. Buy. Buy. Because in 10 years' time, in 20 years' time,
that place where you know
it will not be the same thing, no.
Casa.
Exactly, it will not be the same thing, and that is the first and foremost thing you should do. Because a lot of people, they are in this what I call the dilemma. You understand? Of a landlord. What is that dilemma? They do, or of a prospective landlord. The dilemma. You know what? They cannot afford what they want. They don't want what they can afford.
Kai.
Yes, they cannot afford what they want. They don't want what they can afford. So they are going to be dwelling in that, you know, you understand? Me, I don't want to, I like Maitama. I like
Ikoyi.
You know, I like Abia.
Bagada.
I like Bagada. I like Surulere. They are mentioning towns in the states where they are that they are used to. That is probably close to work and all of those things. They say, no, I can't stay in that forest. But you can afford rent in Surulere, yes. But you can't afford house in Surulere. If you not tie something down somewhere, hey, I don't see family where they say, then drive comot for house. Bailiff can't comot their load for inside rain. For one of the eyebrow areas in Lagos. They can't
and their rent if he buy land for a share.
They can't commot their load for inside rain. Guess what? The man of the house was not at home that time. Now only his daughter and his wife did. Their things on the road in the rain.
And I'm sure before we go, because we have guests we won't call advertise, and I want us to still draw more on this. I want say this point, and I want make we start from there next week.
Okay.
I'm very sure that most of these people they talk about, some of them they hear from reliable source say their rent there. What
are you saying? Of course now. This person where they talk about particular, if you see the kind of thing where they bring out from the house, you go no say somebody where don't get money before.
Luxury.
You know, the things that they brought out, they are what you can call artifacts. Just to, you understand? They are things that were precious some years ago, just some few years ago. So money, you get one time where money day. Where somebody go feed on the tell and say buy land for here, buy land. I enjoy this place.
Adejana. Well, it is well, it is well, it is well. We've started.
Half word we dey tell Omoluabi. When he enter his stomach, he go become food.
I explode. Yes, because we get people who say we won't come even introduce property to us. We won't come market their goods. Most definitely, Engineer Debo, we are still continuing with this next week, please, so that people go get chance to shook mouth. Yes, everybody, don't they talk about March 18th, specifically 11 a.m. We're going to share for Surulere. As the whole world don't they talk about and the thing don't they on top social media, many people they say, Alinle, in this month of March, with the March, go Surulere, go join Pilacom. No be my mouth to go here, winning. Make I allow the person will be saying, I ain't gonna, I ain't want convene us. The convener, the host. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, no.
How you doing, Mr. Taiwo?
Well, I do fine, Jerry.
Everybody they talk about March 18, March 18. Kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ March 18. Ṣé abẹ́ fún wa lẹ̀ ni?
You go collect land. You know, say, I want to be say, anyhow, my brother, you go get land by fire, by force. Except we be say your destiny no one time, never remain again. Because we know say some people go buy land. Some go win land and some go get land. So it is a must for you to get land. At the time for now, say, make you know be say at your old age, you go see the struggle to pay for house rent. Wow. And your pikin go begin to ask you, say, Papa, Mama, when others they buy land from Pilacom homes, now where you dey? 1,000 naira every day. We don't talk and say, without more money, you fit become a landlord. And again now, we don't do our program on March 18th for this month, March 18th, for Surulere, for Oluremi Hall, the Surulere local government, Oluremi Hall, for number 24, Alhaji Masha Road, for Onilegoro bus stop. That place, now we organize our program. Last year, people will come, at least 20 people, now go with plot of land where they win gift. Wow. As gift. Now we know they win now.
Say they just come.
They come and they
win.
In fact, even last year, you go pay money make you enter before if you enter. But this one, for what we want to now free you go enter. Or fellow man wole, so now free you go enter. But unfortunately, no be even if as it takes even now free. No be everybody go fit enter.
So that we go make
crowd control day.
Okay.
Now only 200 people go fit enter. As they follow the talk that people don't they send message say me self I want to go attend that program.
If I want to attend, how have you take enter? And for people where they watch us for us,
if they hear me now, you want to participate for that our event, you want to come for that program, just text Lagos. In fact, make I even give you my own number now because make I not say I go give you as first priority.
Okay.
Just text Lagos to this number.
Okay.
090 793 45
111. Again, sir.
090 793 45 111. Make you text Lagos to that number. Now the first 200 people will text
Lagos.
Now we go accommodate. So that opportunity be that, and I tell you, we get 30 plot of land for ground. We want to give people that day on that day. Now, yeah, they will call and you win, I win.
You win,
I win. Hey. So, and I tell you, in case you get your brother or one of your friends, where you say you want make yourself become landlord before they say, and you want make you attend that program because of you. I bet tell them send me down and say text Lagos to us. Shey they hear me now. And you know about end there. We get some people will be say they don't go follow Nadura food. They say no be everybody now go win.
Yes.
Some now that food draw they go win. Yes. And some of them will go give you your own plot of land. Say because of say you do business with us, we go give you.
Wow.
You no need to follow the endura food draw. Whether you do or you no do, you go collect.
So maybe person come that day and say, this is 300,000. I want they save for my own land with you. That one don't.
They get their own land. Make I can't tell you how you go take collect that one. Now we get some of our estates. What would they say? If you just buy 3 plots there, 3 plots, now you buy and you pay your money cash. The company on that day will go make arrangement for an extra 300 square meter plot for you. That one you're not supposed to do. You don't go do raffle draw.
You don't need raffle.
You don't need raffle draw.
Now
automatic. You don't collect your own one land. Join the one where you buy before. Wow. They will give you 300 square meter land. Join the one where you buy.
That's half plot. I mean.
Yes, half plot. You go join them. So, or you buy any of our property that is more than 2 million naira and you pay 2 million naira as a deposit, we will give you your own self join them.
Shey they say
those people no need say they won't follow them.
If person in day house where they wash us, you no get job, you just dey sleep, they wake up, and you want learn something about real estate. Coming to that event on the 18th of March for Surulere. So if you
now because of them gone, they do that program because it is called Real Estate Mega Summit. Training they say they go train you. You say go start to dey make money from real estate. Make I tell you, as they tell her, see, one ni ojú ọ̀run ó tẹ yẹfo.
Life faragbara.
See, money wey dey for real estate, one person no fit chop am finish.
Possible.
And make information and they very, very powerful. Wetin you no know. Wetin you no know, my brother.
He pass you on. Don't you must have been you. That's if he dey. Only the way we dey like maybe go the day you.
Now that one, the same person wey no know how him own fellow person prosper. He go dey run left and right till he die. So make I tell you, come that program. In fact, no let this opportunity miss you today.
On the 18th of March.
That is next week Saturday. After this
election.
Saturday now. The next Saturday, now will they do that program.
11
a.m. for Surulere local government. Oluremi Hall. Oluremi Tinubu Hall.
Number 24.
Number 24, Alhaji Masha Road for Onilegoro bus stop. They say whether na Onilegoro, I mean Onilegoro.
But any which one, before we go sharply, I want make you call the phone number. If you dey watch us, you be papa, you want make your pikin go there, make it learn, make it begin something. I be yourself, if papa say you want keep yourself busy, be it side hustle, be it anything, please feel free. Send text Lagos to 09079345111. And you come dey talk something wey me at the person wey come learn. What do I jele?
Àǹfààní wà fún on that day because it's a program that we've designed to empower people to own properties. So some people go come by that they say because that they say we go get sell land, some land. Cheaper money, 300,000 naira, 200,000 naira. So now opportunity for you.
Send by transfer. You dey collect transfer.
Transfer one on that day.
You have POS.
POS day. Oh yakpa.
Because I'm going. So on top of that, we say thank you very much, Mr. Taiwo Pillar. There's our guy on top, Pillar Homes. Make it a day with them, 18th of March 2023, 11 a.m. specifically for Surulere. You go learn, you go win, and they will also set you up on how to be useful for yourself and for the entire nation. My name is Chief Olododo.
Use your head, come make we go live. Property Matta.